everyone, my name is Maddie, or a cotton sock, and I am here today to bring you a plethora, that wasn't the word thought I was going to use there, but a lot of Sims 3 family dynamic-esque mods. If you don't know, I have a master list going over every single mod I use for The Sims 3. It is a lot, which I can link in the description box below, but today I thought I would highlight some of those mods on my list that I think are more family dynamic oriented. A lot of us that play The Sims 3 and The Sims in general are family simmers, and we love to have big families. And while The Sims 3 family dynamic is very nice, Generations added a ton of beautiful family oriented features. I have some mods here that I think will improve on those. So if you are interested, I will leave every mod linked in the description box below, and let's get into highlighting some of these mods. As you will notice as this video goes on, there is a creator by the name of Sweet Simmer who also watches my videos. So hey, Sweet Simmer, if you're watching this, but their mods take up a lot of this list because they have the best animations on their mods, and also just the pure mass amount of mods that they have is a lot. So the first mod I have on this list is called More Pregnancy Interactions, and this mod adds so much, not just for your own pregnant sim, but also others that may interact with your pregnant sim. So first of all, if we click on whatever sim is pregnant, we now have this button called baby. By the way, I'm using the McDuff family because they have like a variety of ages in this household, and Joni starts off pregnant, which is great for our purposes. I'm gonna click on talk to and see what the button does when I click talk to. So she just kind of like pets her stomach, and I think there's a little bit of clipping in this dress, so that's my bad. Maybe not the best outfit to put her in. I'm also gonna do the rub belly one. So these interactions normally only happen idly, but now I can force the interaction to happen. Oh my gosh, her kissing her belly is so cute. And then we also have a sing to interaction. So she's singing a little song. I think the audio that's used is actually the Chinese song from World Adventures, so it's being repurposed for good. And then I'm gonna send Felicity down here, and Felicity should also have some interaction now. So Felicity is a child, but she can feel tummy, listen to tummy, and talk to tummy. And so these are interactions. Normally, I think these are only available for teens and older, but now children can also do this. So we have little Felicity here listening to her mom's stomach, and we can also have her talk to her mom's stomach as well in here. So we'll see. There we go. Okay, so now let's see what the spouse of the sim that is pregnant can do. I'm gonna teleport Flint down here, who is Joni's husband, and we're gonna have her break the news to him that she is pregnant, because this animation, while this is in base game Sims 3, this animation actually got overhauled. Flint, please stop playing with magic, my dude. I'm trying to tell you that I'm pregnant. She's like, I'm pregnant! And then here's where the animation gets overhauled. So they hug, and there we go. He brings her into his arms. Super cute, adorable. Absolutely love these animations. Are top tier. Like, these are animations, Sweet Simmer, this goes out to you. These are animations that look like you were hired by like EA. That's how good these animations are. Another interaction that is now available in here is called Show Pregnancy Ultrasounds, and you guys are gonna die when you see how cute this is. So Joni pulls out a picture of ultrasounds from her pocket and shows them to him. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Another interaction under the children, they can ask where babies come from. So we're gonna have Felicity go over to her mom and ask her pregnant mother, where do babies come from, mom? Let's see what Joni says. Oh, she's like uncomfortable. She's like, I don't know, maybe a stork or something like that. Oh, we get this little pop-up. Well, you know, darling, when two people love each other very much, hey, don't you have homework to do? Felicity can also go under here and ask when the due date of the baby is. So this kind of gives you a nice little gauge. I think it'll also give us a little prompt in the top right showing how much time has passed since the sim got pregnant. So let me see if that's right. Yes, I'm giving birth in 7 hours. Okay, so this is a really great indicator to see how long your Sim's pregnancy actually has left. I don't have a toddler on the lot right now, but toddlers can also now feel the pregnancy bump. I think teens can come over here and criticize pregnancy as well. It's probably under mean, I'm gonna assume. Oh, they can also complain about having a new sibling. I need to check this out, see what this looks like. Okay, so we're gonna have Joe go over here and talk about how angry he is that his mom is pregnant yet again. And then also I'm going to criticize the pregnant. Oh, okay. All right, goodbye, Joe. I guess, okay. You got script error reset. Let me try that again. All right, go over here and go and criticize her pregnancy, please. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, he keeps getting reset. I wonder why that is. Okay, so there's some sort of error with that interaction for some reason. Let's try to have Felicity complain about having a new sibling. Okay, so it works with her. I guess you just can't do it with teens. This next mod is also by Sweet Simmer, and it's called Sims Can Hand Over Babies and Toddlers, and this is exactly like what it sounds like. So I had the McDuffs. Okay, you guys are gonna keep targeting the same baby at the same time. Just pick her up, for the love of God. Thank you. Okay, now we have the baby in Flint's arms. So now when I click on Joni, we should be able to hand Heather to. So this is an interaction that's actually not in The Sims 3. This is in The Sims 2, but with this mod, it returns to Sims 3, and it's just like that, just that seamless. And this can also be done with toddlers as well. This next mod, also by Sweet Simmer, we need a toddler for, but it looks like Heather is gonna go and use it right now. This is called the Functional Toddler Slide. Now, in the description of the mod, you need to not only install the base interactions mod from Sweet Simmer, but you will also need to download Sandy's Playground Toddler Slide from ATS3, which is around The Sims 3. So you need both of those, and then you'll be able to have your little toddler play on this toddler slide. And the coolest thing is that the parents can actually help the toddlers slide down the slide. So cute. So I'm gonna go and have Joni go and click let Heather play on slide, and then she's gonna assist her in helping her daughter slide down here. So we're gonna see what this looks like. It's so cute. This is a really big slide, so you will have to have a fair amount of room for this. I love how she runs to the front. It's so cute. These animations are top tier. Sweet Simmer, I swear, has the best animations, like, out of any modder I have ever seen. This next mod, can you guess who it's by? It's by Sweet Simmer. These are functional baby carriers, and I use these more than I honestly thought I would. Wait, where did the baby carrier just go? Did it like glitch through the floor? What the heck? Where did it go? Let's just use this one. As you guys saw, there's 2 baby carriers. I don't know, one of them like despawned in the world. We're just gonna use this like primo one right now. Okay, I just found out pregnant Sims cannot use the baby carrier. So let's have Mr. Flint go and pick up his daughter in the baby carrier since he can do it, but Joni can't. Joni, put the baby down right now. Don't run away with her. I'm trying to put her in the carrier. Okay, so Flint is going to pick up the baby. As you can see, that's another mod where they can pick them up from the back, but there we go. Look at little Heather, the baby carrier. And so she's gonna suck her thumb, do like baby stuff. Also, it's not just toddlers, it's also babies, and she can sleep in here. So if you want to have your sim go out to the park or something like that, but you don't want them to be picking up the baby the whole time, and you know, maybe the toddler's tired or something like that, they can sleep in the freaking baby carrier, and then the sim is free to do whatever they want. One thing I will say about this is, let's say I send him down the street and he takes a taxi or a car, the baby will clip into the seat. I talked to Sweet Simmer about this. I mean, there's just nothing that she can do really. Oh, and also the baby is defying gravity because I forgot that the McDuffs are witches, so we can just say it's in Heather's genetics to be able to lay like that on her dad's back. I didn't realize how weird that looks. Oh, and you get this glitch sometimes too, where it says that the baby cannot be left alone. I just click stay here, and then it just re-queue up wherever the sim wants to go. So super cool. Love the baby carrier. As I mentioned, there's 2 flavors. There's a baby carrier deluxe, and then just the regular schmegular old baby carrier. Such a great mod. So helpful, so useful. It is a shame that pregnant Sims can't use it, but it's probably like because the mesh wouldn't fit over their body or something. I don't know. This next mod we saw when Flint was trying to pick up Heather. I'm gonna put her down on the ground now, but he was able to pick her up from behind and also at the top of the stairs. If you don't know, in base game Sims 3, there's like a bug where they're coded to try and route down the stairs if you don't have this mod by Sweet Simmer installed. But with this mod, the babies will no longer try to route from the stairs, and watch, he can pick her up from any angle. You see how his arms kind of glitch out like that? Would rather have them do that than try and route down the stairs like they do. It is so annoying when they try to do that. So now we can pick them up from any angle, and also they won't try and route down the stairs. Another mod, this might be kind of hard to illustrate, but there is a feature in The Sims 3, or maybe it's an oversight by the devs, where toddlers, if they fail to route somewhere, they'll actually cancel the interaction altogether and they'll kind of like fall down. I think the toddler needs to know how to walk in order for this to occur. But anyway, this mod by Sweet Simmer fixes the toddler's routing issue. There is also a mod by Sweet Simmer called More Toddler Interactions, which really just opens up the amount of things that you can do with toddlers. You can cuddle them, and all of these are overhauled interactions. If some of these are from base game Sims 3, all of them are overhauled. Just so much more lifelike and realistic. Like, look how he's hugging her. It's so cute. In addition, with this mod, Sims can now feed toddlers normal and puree food, which is in the base game Sims 3. But the really cool thing is that they can sit on their lap as they are eating, so the parent can help feed the baby. And it is so cute. Joni's given birth, but we're gonna ignore her for a second because I'm trying to show off mods. Joni, okay, stop taking all the thunder, my girl. So he's just gonna put her right down on his lap, get the baby bottle, and help feed her. Oh my goodness, this is to die for. So cute, so adorable. Upstairs I hear the kids screaming because Joni's giving birth. You're ruining my cute family oriented gameplay, Joni, come on. Also, when a sim is holding a baby and watching TV at the same time, the baby can watch it too, and they'll actually look in the correct direction. So if you can see, he's holding the baby on his lap here, and she is also watching the TV. I'm gonna turn her fun down just so you can see. Oh, that's her social. Oopsie. Let's turn her fun down just so that you can see that her fun is in fact going up, and she is also watching the TV. It is very, very slow, but there is like the little arrow that is going up there. So she is watching the cooking channel, or whatever this is. Yes, the cooking channel with her dad while he is watching it. So here is the brand new interaction that this mod adds. It is called Play, and he kind of just like dangles her up and down and tosses her in the air and stuff like that. So super cute, great family oriented mod. Joni and Flint, I almost forgot his name, but just had their baby. I named him Harold, and he's lucky and a loner. But this next mod is called More Baby Interactions, so this is perfect. So if we click on the baby with this mod installed, we will get an option to bathe the baby. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like. The sim will take the baby over to the sink, and she will bathe her son, her newborn son, in the sink, which is really cool. This isn't an option that's normally in The Sims 3. I think this comes with the baby changing table from The Sims 3 store, but this adds it back in a mod so everyone can have it without having to get stuff from the Sims 3 store website. In addition, when a baby is in a crib, we will now have an interaction if you click on the crib called Check On. And so your sim will come over and check on the baby, just see how they're doing, and they'll get a little relationship boost for it. And we can also have some new interactions in here with this mod as well. We have a rock interaction, we have a couette interaction, and a talk to interaction. So these just add some really adorable animations and interactions, and these are just to die for. They're so cute. Let's do the talk to one now. She's just gonna talk to her son. I just pan the camera down here and I see Heather sitting on the sofa just chilling and watching some television. But this mod is called Toddlers Can Sit on Couches and Lounges, and I think the toddlers can also sleep on sofas with this mod. Oh, nap, sorry, they can nap. So we can have the little baby go on over there. I'm gonna turn off the television so that she can actually fall asleep, and there she goes. She's just gonna crawl on up there, fall asleep, and so cute. This next mod is called Adults Can Play Peekaboo and also Hug Toddlers. So I'm just gonna have her get off of the couch and I'm gonna call down one of her siblings. So this is available for teens through elders to play peekaboo. Normally in The Sims 3, it's only other children and toddlers that can do this, but this opens up these interactions for teens through elders. So here she goes. She's gonna go and play peekaboo with her little sister. So adorable. The baby plays back. Oh my gosh. And they gain relationship too, which is great. Always a benefit. These animations are just top tier. Looks like EA themselves made these animations. They're so clean, so perfect. This next mod is called Toddlers Can Sit on Sims' Laps, and this is similar to how toddlers can now also eat on adults' laps, but any Sim teen and above, you'll get this interaction called sit on and then the Sim's name. And so then little Heather here is going to get picked up and get put on her little sister's lap. Oh my gosh, I am dying. That was the cutest animation. And she's hugging her older sister. Oh, these are so amazing. Oh, so cute. And she's just gonna play with her a little bit, tickle her. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. This is too cute. This next mod is called Outdoor Activities for Toddlers, and this adds a ton of interactions for objects that are normally not available for toddlers to play on. Things like the children's slide here. They can also now ride on this little springy playground equipment. What is this called? I don't know. A spring rider, I think is what they call it in the game. Spring rider. She can get on the little bumblebee and ride on there. This is normally, as I mentioned, only available for children to play with, and this is really cool. So I'm gonna have Flint get out of, or there's one of the teens is here. I'm gonna have her go and serve this picnic basket, and we can actually have family picnics now because the toddlers can grab plates of the picnic basket with this mod. So if I have all my family members come on over here, little Heather can join her family and grabbing a little bite to eat from the picnic basket, which is so cute. So normally this is again only open to children and above, but toddlers can now also enjoy some food with the fam. And then there's two more objects that this mod adds interactions to for toddlers. One of them is the trampoline from Ambitions, which depending on how old you think toddlers may be in The Sims 3, this might be a little bit stretching your imagination, considering little Heather here doesn't even know how to walk yet, but here she goes. She is jumping there on the trampoline. I really wish that there was like a way that maybe the teenagers could assist the toddlers with this instead of just the toddler doing it alone, because I think trampolines, aren't they like really dangerous for kids? I don't know. I thought I heard something about that. And then last but not least, the last object that this adds interaction to with the toddlers is the season's soccer goalpost here. So now little Heather can go and practice kicking the ball into the goal. She is destined for success. She's destined to go pro. Look at her, age 2, able to kick the soccer ball right into the goal. I wonder if she can join. Let's see what it looks like when her older brother joins her. No? You don't want to join your sister? Maybe it's not coded. I think it's not coded, so whenever I hit join, see how it immediately cancels it? I think that's why that is. Anyway, such a cool mod. So many new objects for the toddlers to interact with. So in the springtime, the Sims are able to search for eggs here at the Spring Festival. Now, normally toddlers are unable to search for eggs and pick them up, but with this mod by Sweet Simmer, the toddlers can now participate in the egg hunting and even pick them up themselves. Why do you keep laughing over here? Shut up! Shut up, woman! Shut up! Do you need to be deleted? Delete. goodbye. Get out of my face. I'm sick of hearing you laugh over and over and over again. Is she laughing too? What is happening? So these next 4 mods work really well together. So in The Sims 3 and all Sims games for that matter, Sims will do things autonomously, which means that they will queue up interactions and navigate the world just by themselves. You can actually turn autonomy on and off in almost every single Sims game. I've never actually turned it off, so I don't even know where to find it. Right here, Sim autonomy level. I have mine at high all the time, which means that my Sims will, you know, live their lives without me controlling them. One thing in The Sims 3 that is not autonomous, you guys see how Joe, is that his name? Yeah, Joe keeps trying to autonomously do his homework. One thing that is not autonomous in The Sims 3 is that autonomously Sims will never teach their toddlers skills. So they'll never teach them to talk, they'll never teach them to walk, or then they won't teach them to use the potty chair. This becomes a problem. Sims in the town will grow up with really bad traits when they are born because their parents won't teach them how to do their skills. But with these next 4 mods, these all relate to teaching the toddlers skills. So from now on, when you have these 4 mods installed, and I'm talking about autonomous teach to talk, autonomous teach to walk, and autonomous potty training, you'll see Sims occasionally around town teaching their toddlers these skills. It's really cute. Like sometimes you'll see a parent take their kid to the park and teach them how to talk or walk when you're, you know, not even when they're in your household. So they'll queue up those interactions now and teach their toddlers their skills, which is amazing, including using the potty chair, which is great. And then I also have another mod called faster toddler training. Toddler training in The Sims 3 takes forever. It is really, really annoying with how long it takes. So it is very fast now. These 4 mods are hosted on Sims Asylum, which does require you to have an account, but I get a lot of mods from Sims Asylum. You can see how quick the progress bar is going up, which is great. Toddler training in The Sims 3 takes so long, and I guess it is a little bit cheaty, but you know, it's my game, so I guess I can play it however I want, right? I don't want to spend like 5% of my toddler's life teaching them all skills, so I prefer it this way. But if you don't, then that's understandable. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and age up Heather. I first want to teach her how to talk, just so I make sure that I am able to choose her trait out when she ages up. So let's just teach her all her skills. And I just set Heather down on the potty chair and she already learned how to be potty trained. So that last mod I was talking about is really great. Okay, so now that Heather knows all of her skills, I'm gonna age her up because this next mod actually has to do with Sims when they age up. So we're gonna age her up to a child here quickly. All right, so because I taught her all her skills, we can now choose a trait for her. And this right here is actually the mod. So this mod is called Traits for All Ages. In The Sims 3, certain traits are locked behind certain age groups. Now, this is a good thing so that let's say, you know, your 10-year-old child can't have the hopeless romantic trait or the party animal trait or the star quality trait or things like that. Traits that really probably shouldn't be available for a 10-year-old child to have. Looking at you, hopeless romantic trait. But what you'll end up finding happens is that all the Sims that are born in your town when you pick up the game will tend to have the same 3 or 2-ish traits because they are locked behind a certain age group. So this mod called Traits for All Ages unlocks every single trait you have in your game for any age of Sim, from baby to elder. So there'll no longer be that requirement that the Sim has to be a certain age. If you look at this wrong and your 10-year-old can be flirty, that's weird, that's creepy, but this helps me get a better array of traits for all my Sims in my town. This next mod is by Sweet Simmer, and it is a very, very simple mod. It simply replaces the default animation for when 2 Sims hug. Of course, they have to be friends, so I'm gonna get these 2 friendly really quick so I can show you the brand new animation for the hug. All right, so these 2 girls are now friends. I'm gonna have them go and hug so I can show you guys what this super cute animation is. They squeeze each other, put their cheeks cheek to cheek, and so cute. Such a simple tweak, but it really adds some depth and makes your Sims feel really close. I want to see it again. Show me again. Cute, adorable. Much like I talked about before, there are certain interactions in The Sims 3 that are locked behind certain age groups. So children can't do things like garden, children can't do things like alchemy, children cannot access the barista table or the barista counter from The Sims 3 University, so on and so forth. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but children cannot play instruments. So that piano that you have from late night, yeah, children can't learn to play instruments, which is so sad. Such a huge missed opportunity there. But with this mod called No Stretch Children Can series, the children will be able to do a ton of things that they normally wouldn't be able to do, and of course one of those things being playing the instruments that come from The Sims 3 Late Night. This mod has a ton of flavors, and you can download as many or as little quantity of things that you want. There are lots of options in here, so you can sort through those and see what y'all want your children to be able to do. Some of the highlights I feel are, again, playing the instruments from Late Night, and children can also garden now. They can water their garden and use the gardening equipment and that sort of thing. If you've ever played The Sims 3 Generations before, you know that sometimes the scolding system from Generations can be really buggy. Like, say your teenager misses the bus and the parent grounds them automatically. The teenager will then not be able to go to school, and this is a huge oversight made by EA. But with this mod called user-directed scolding and other punishment tweaks, every single time that your teenager commits I was gonna say a misdemeanor, but every time they do something bad, you'll get this prompt right here. It says, should Joni scold Joe from fighting in public? I don't know, I guess Joe was fighting in public. And you can either choose yes, the teenager should be punished, or no, the teenager should not be punished. So this helps those situations where, say, your teen misses the bus and your parent tries to ground the teenager from not attending school. You can just hit no and then send the teenager right to school. So yeah, much needed tweaks to the scolding system, and this really changes the game. It makes me not want to rip out my hair because of the Generations buggy grounding system. The last family related mod I have for all you actually has to do with this little guy right here. This is the Sims 3 Generations video camera. I love to use these, though I will say I do forget to use them quite often, but they are a cute idea. So if you click on the Generations video camera, you'll immediately notice that when you go in to move around and film, if you try to move with WASD, your movement is crazy. Like, you are teleporting around the room. I think it was a major oversight and they just never fixed it. But with this mod called Generations Home Video Camera Fix, you will no longer be warping around the house, zooming around like you just drank 20 cups of coffee. Your sim will move at a normal, natural pace. So I hope you all enjoyed my little list here I made quickly of all of the Sims 3 family-esque related mods. Shout out to Sweet Simmer, who by far had the most mods on this list. Continue your great work, as well as all the other creators. I'm not trying to knock them. I have a ton of other videos regarding all things fixing The Sims 3, changing it, mod overviews, visual guides. If you're wondering how I get reshade or how I'm getting the blurry background or the depth of field, that's reshade, and that is included in my visual mods video, so go check all of those videos out. Anyways guys, thank you all so much. I make tons of Sims 2 and Sims 3 and other life sim game related content, so feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out guys.